Guys, here we are with an update on the Big Brain Empire. This is when we saw the colony last time, only with a few workers and a little bit of brood. But you know what, guys? It has been a long time since we saw the Big Brain Empire, and believe me, a lot has happened since we last saw this colony. So you don't want to miss anything that's going to happen. So please watch this video till the end. When we last saw the colony was very small, with just a queen and little bit of worker and the new batch of eggs that we saw. And also, while watching this video, be sure to stay tuned till the end of the video so that you can get the amazing surprise that we are about to give you. With the highest clarity of ants and the highest video quality we have ever had on this channel, I present to you the update on our colony, the Big Brain Empire. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Welcome to the ant colony. Enjoy! So, you may know that we have a big-headed ant colony on this channel. Yes, from the genus Phaedoli. For those of you new to this channel, you might be getting a little lost. So, go check the other videos on this ant colony out. Right here. But first, watch this video. So, this Phaedoli ant colony I have decided to name the Big Brain Empire. And this footage is from about a month ago, when this colony was just very small, with only a single queen and a few workers. The thing you can see there under the queen is a termite that I have given them as their first protein meal. But slowly, as the colony started to grow, they needed more space, and so I connected their test tube to a foraging area. That's when I made the biggest mistake ever. You see, in the foraging area, I used dirt as a substrate and I moistened it. Now we'll get to why that's the biggest mistake ever later on in the video. But as you can see, there's a worker grabbing a piece of dirt and moving it into the test tube. Opening the test tube, and over here you can see the worker placing the dirt in. And look at that! The workers have created a huge chamber. So now let's skip ahead and look at the workers finally foraging. I've added the moss over there for aesthetics. A worker curiously smells something, climbs up the rock. It knows it's around here somewhere. Ooh, what is this? And takes it and scurries away back into the depths of the nest. Good protein. I continued offering them little fruit flies as protein resources. And now here we are a week later. And let's check up on them now. Going to their test tube or their nest and opening the test tube in 1, 2, 3. Whoa, guys, do you see that? Lots and lots of brood. Now the workers and the queen are hard to see due to the soil that they have put in there. And yes, about the mistake that I made. Moistening the soil creates unnecessary digging. And that's exactly why they brought the soil into the nest, because it was moist and they liked humidity. So, vision may be a little bit obscured. You can see that worker carrying an egg over there. A week later, I decided to give them a bigger meal. I gave them a huge roach to see how they would deal with it, because I felt like the colony had grown big enough. And I don't know how, but overnight they managed to lug the huge roach back into the nest and create a sort of chamber to place that roach in, and are now feeding on it at leisure inside of their nest. Just look at them. colony now had grown big enough to lug this huge cockroach back to their nest. So I thought it's the perfect time to move them into a formicarium. And so I connected a formicarium, a DIY formicarium, to the other end of the outworld. The next week, it was again the time for their feeding. This time, I won't give them any protein, but I would give them some sugars, some carbohydrates, which they need for their energy. And you won't believe what happened. Look at them. They are swarming. Yes, I knew this happened in the wild, but I've never seen it happen anywhere. And now this is the first time I've ever seen big-headed ants swarm like this. Our own pet big-headed ants. This is their first time swarming. The colony has truly grown big. Just watch them as they drink from this jelly. I had to keep the moss alive and green, so I used to water it periodically. But one day, while watering, this happened. The water accidentally went into the test tube of these ants. They all started running around, throwing their brood on the soil. Not really sure why they did that, but they were really panicky. And I even caught the queen coming out to check what happened once, though I could not catch it on film. With a heavy heart, I watched as these ants ran around aimlessly in panic mode, throwing their brood on the soil. What would happen to them? I could not catch it on film, but a while later, all the ants, the entire colony along with the queen, had moved into a little hole in the soil right beside that rock. And oh no, now I won't be able to observe them even one bit. But I figured, if water could get them out of their original home, it could also get them into a new home. And so I did what had to be done. I removed the test tube and added water to the soil. And guys, check out what happened about an hour later. Ant colony, the ants had moved into their formicarium. It was so amazing to see the ants again in such high clarity. And guys, do you see it? A major. Yes, 2 of them. I decided to give them a huge roach as a housewarming gift. Will they be able to carry it? 2 ants are trying to pull at the roach, all working cooperatively. But then one ant leaves, seemingly for no reason, and heads back to the nest. But guys, this ant is not going away for anything. And guys, will you marvel at the ant's strength? The single ant is able to carry that huge roach. And now that the other ant has called many more ants, the roach will be carried inside the nest in no time. It's amazing to see how these ants work together in harmony without trying to hit each other or slap each other like we humans do. For us humans to pull off such a task, we would need at least 2 years of negotiation. But these ants have mastered it way before humans have. Actually, ants have done many more things before humans, like agriculture and also social media, but most importantly, living in perfect harmony with each other. This social system is greater than any other. The ants are taking the roach inside their nest. And taken. Can you believe, ant colony? We have been with this big brain empire since the very start. From the first time they were introduced to their outworld, collected dirt, and created their mud chamber, to the first time that they swarmed over some sweet jelly, and yes, the unforgettable part when they moved into a formicarium for the first ever time. Such a wonderful journey. I believe our channel is like this young colony, which is steadily growing and is soon to be millions. Wait, what? The drama isn't over yet. If you like this video and my parody of AntsCanada, be sure to like, comment, share and subscribe, and we'll see you all in a future video.